to a hostile environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Golden Bears will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Mustangs offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups. High-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Might be calling a hot route. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls.
Makes a grab past the marker. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, they've been understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Stands in and takes the hit. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The give from the gun. Trying to take it back. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Golden Bears in the hurry up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Turning it on! Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the Mustangs getting set on first and 10. Starts to scramble to the left. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting takeaways, and with their backs against the wall, we're able to force the fumble and fall on it in the end zone for a touchback.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. See what they dial up on first and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the running back. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense, quick tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, it's Klein. Quickly complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Dixon. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Makes the catch. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
They're setting up the screen. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He let that thing fly quickly. And make the connection.
Yeah, you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Mustangs look to keep this drive humming. To the air, it's Vic. Fires to the tight end. Oh. At the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line.
Not the start the offense wanted to have. They had to punt the first time out. And here on the opening play of their 2nd drive, they're going backwards. If they're going to run the football, these big guys up front, they've got to do a better job.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. The Golden Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Looking for a man. It's Vick. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turn.
break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. It's complete on the right side. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. All kinds of room to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They're trying to put anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Vick. Pulls it in, it's Suarez. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the middle. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll give it to the back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his tight end. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. The Mustangs are marching down the field. It'll be a draw. There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
One of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
The Mustangs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Gives it on the option. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He'll keep it himself. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Klein. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll immediately call timeout. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. We've got a good one going here in the 3rd quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaches.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Klein. Fires to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Golden Bears racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. This time he's got it.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Jukes his way for more. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, if they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Cal! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the farm. They're up by 7 over Boston College. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And when you run the option.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that breaks into the open. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Golden Bears head it quickly to the line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion and the shortest throw on the field.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires left. That's reeled in. It's Dixon. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Linebackers are so fast nowadays, so multiple. They can do so many different things. Not only do they play the run, but if I need you to go get a sack, I can just send you. Send one of those fast linebackers that can rush the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Golden Bears will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Another incompletion on third down.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Using the quick game.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
From the gun, running back on the move. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Quarterback on the keeper. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Golden Bears will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Mustangs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The give on the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field.
It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Listen, there's so many athletic quarterbacks now that do the design runs. I got to make them pay. I got to physically hit them as hard as I can, as many opportunities as I get. They run the design quarterback run. Nice job being physical, forcing the fumble.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now on 3rd down for this offense. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looking to pass, it's Klein. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and look for room. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Going right to work up top. Back open in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. Rides to back and leaves it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. Touchdown, SMU! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Looking for the tie with the extra point. And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Klein. He's going to throw deep right side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the fourth quarter, an opportunity to move on top. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
You'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Mustangs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jennings. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Mustangs are flying down the field. From the gun. Give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Mustangs! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Setting up the screen. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. Third and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that first down.
He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Past the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. Got the first down and still on his feet. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The run from the shotgun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Mustangs are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse